Great. So we're here today with Rend Platings, the founder of Sugarwise, and James GOOLNIK, who is the dentist of Sugarwise. So Rend, really awesome, really brilliant initiative. We're so excited when we heard the news of Sugarwise. Tell us a little bit about your motivation behind Sugarwise.
My baby. It's as simple as that. Babies can give you a lot of motivation to do things that you never thought that you would do. And in my case, I was really shocked by this revelation that she could live a shorter life than me and her father because of diet and lifestyle. So I just wasn't prepared to accept that. And so I thought, well, you know, why is this? And it turns out that that's because of sugar.
Yeah.
So I thought something's got to be done. It's really, really important that we do something. Apparently it causes obesity, diabetes, it's linked with all sorts of health problems, and not just those problems, but it's really shocking to see what it does to its teeth, to people's teeth.
Excellent. James, talking about the impact teeth and dental health, James, you're a top dentist, founder of the Bowlane Dental Group. I'd love to hear from you, what are the dangers? What's the impact of this sugar in our food to our teeth and to our physical health?
So sugar rots teeth. It's been proven to rot teeth, but what we're finding now in the UK is an increase in sugar in people's diets, and more people are having teeth taken out. Children as young as 3 are having teeth taken out because of the damage that sugar has done to them. So when I saw about Sugarwise, I thought we need to do something about this. I mean, sugar works with, everyone has natural bacteria in their mouth. Taking the sugar in, it produces acids, it burns holes in the teeth.
Yeah.
And the more often you have the sugar, the more the acid gets into the teeth, rots the holes, and we have to take teeth out.
Excellent. It's not excellent that you have to do that, take teeth out, but it's brilliant to just share with us direct from a dentist the impact, both dental health and from many of our videos we share about the impact to your own physical health of sugar. And I'm curious to find out from both of you. You're both parents, and there's this, I guess, we find there's an element of lack of awareness or this blindness when people go out there about choices, what they can do. And I'd love to hear, as parents, what's the challenge that you face about instilling this for your children? How does that work?
So as a dad, you go to the counter and you're looking around the supermarket trying to find a healthy snack, and it's impossible to find a healthy snack. It's also really hard, even as an educated dad, to actually see what's in a product. You're looking through the label and thinking, is there sugar? Is there added sugar, free sugar? What sugar is it? What's good for you? What isn't good for you? And then you get pestered by them saying, well, I want this, I want that, because it looks great.
Yeah.
But actually, is it good for you? And some of the times, I don't know that.
Yeah.
So this is a great campaign to actually find out how we can see what's in products, what's good for you, and when the best time to have that product is.
Yeah, it's very interesting to hear that, because we do have a lot of dentists, a lot of doctors, and nutritional therapists join our challenge because they're also confused by packaging and the marketing out there. Rend, tell us a bit about you as a mom, and what are the choices out there?
Well, one of the things which James is saying I want to pick up on is that when you're a parent, like even with my little girl, I find I don't have a lot of time, because the little girl wants to move and she wants to run and she wants to pick things off the shelf. You've got more than one, haven't you?
Three.
You've got
so.
three. So it's like it's even
more
the case with you. But yeah, they want to be active and they want to do stuff, and hopefully their activity enthusiasm is going to increase as they grow up, but often it doesn't.
Yeah.
So what Sugarwise offers is we've assessed the products have been assessed by Cambridge University scientists. They've been looked at by our advisory board, which includes dentists and other experts.
Yeah.
And if they earn the Sugarwise stamp,
yeah,
then they are within the public health guidelines for sugar, and you don't have to worry about them anymore.
Got it.
And people think a lot of these things, they think, well, it's only chocolates and biscuits, and they'll use sweeteners instead. But actually, you know what, we've got Sugarwise pizza for little kids with the little dish. We've got Sugarwise shepherd's pie. We've got Sugarwise food doctor snack.
We love those.
You love those? Do you recommend those?
Yeah, we totally recommend those on our program. They're brilliant.
Super. And then we've also got these salsas. We've got baked beans. I mean, this is a new one. This is the first brand of baked beans. This was on Dragon's Den. And it's the first brand of baked beans that doesn't have added sugar. So a lot of the beans say, well, they're reduced sugar, but there's no need to add sugar to beans.
Yeah, it's a brilliant thing that we cover. We talk about on our challenge how the foods have evolved, and while some have reduced things like fat, they've snuck in some sugar, and it's worrying and interesting to note that things like baked beans has a host of added sugar, and brilliant to hear that now there are easier ways to make choices of what amongst all those food products are healthier in terms of sugar content, and of course ice cream with the Sugarwise label is what you need to look out for, and if you do see that, it is a healthier choice. Talking of taking on health transformation, we're very excited to be part of the challenge that Sugarwise are creating. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I mean, let's face it, that when we've got a situation where children from as early as the age of 3 are having their teeth pulled out, when my little girl, who's 2 years old now, is expected to live a shorter life than me, and this is entirely preventable, this doesn't need to happen, then what we're dealing with is we are, in my opinion, and the opinion of many other people, we're in a state of national emergency, and we're not treating it as an emergency. We've got a challenge for everybody, and we'd like everyone to be involved. We'd like every doctor's surgery, every dentist, every city council, we'd like everyone to be involved in doing something on this challenge. And we're treating it like a national emergency, so we're getting first aid kits out. And the first aid kits, we're going to include in them a number of Sugarwise products that then go out so that people can have, like when they're desperate and they've got that chocolate craving, there's an alternative that enables them to carry on being sugar-free or Sugarwise for that time that they're there. And we're going to distribute these first aid kits out. We want to distribute them through gyms, through fitness programs, through everywhere that we can, and everyone who wants to participate, because we want to reach everyone in Britain. And of course, people have said, you're never going to do that. Because you know what? People have said, you're never going to meet these guidelines in 5 years. If we meet these guidelines in 5 years on sugar, it's going to save 77,000 lives. It's going to save over 6 million cases of tooth and gum disease. And it's going to save over £14 billion for the NHS. So in my opinion, you're never going to make it. Well, do you know what? That's not good enough. And that's what I'm hoping is the power of social media, because I'm hoping that, you know what, if everybody watching this, if anybody is hearing this, and they can retweet it, they can hashtag Sugarwise, they can find out more about this campaign, and they can join us just like for a day, for an hour, for a week. They can join us and they can do something, then, I don't think it's like an impossible task.
I think that's brilliant. We're really excited to hear about this, and we, spot on, we agree. As an ex-banker, we had the global financial crisis, and I think we're now in a state where we have a global health crisis and a response where we treat this like it's an emergency, and we need to be bringing in first aid kits. So, a kit filled with stuff, with advice, with content that can support you in your health transformation journey. We're really committed to something of that sort, and, people that love what we stand for, they love spreading this on social media, so we do invite you to share this. What we will be including inside that first aid kits will be, 10 tips that you can immediately implement to start your health transformation journey. These would be things like macro tracking, so your sugars are staying below a certain level, you're getting a high amount of protein, certain level of cardio, like 30 to 40 minutes of basic walking in a day, and join a gym, get active, 3 to 4 days a week of going to a gym. Those are just some of the tips and other guidelines that we will be providing as part of the first aid kit packs as a contribution from FITBANKER. And is there something else, James, that you guys would be also offering?
From dental health, what we would say, there's 10 tips, I'll just give you 3 of them now. So number 1 tip is don't brush after you've eaten. Always brush an hour after you've eaten, not before you've eaten. Second tip is if you have a sugary snap, rinse around with some water for 30 seconds afterwards to help neutralize the acids. And third tip is don't have a sugary snap just before you go to bed.
Awesome. I just love that. I love that because we say that. We tell our participants exactly that. So it's just amazing to be hearing that from a top dentist like yourself, and just brilliant to be partnering with you guys. Just once again, I just wanted to thank both of you guys. You know, Rend, the whole Sugarwise is brilliant what you're up to, and lovely to have, you know, professional advice on board as well with the whole Sugarwise.
And let's not forget to thank these guys. Yeah, and that is, yeah, I'm talking to you, you know that old scene, I'm talking to you, and I am talking to you because you are the guys who are going to make this happen. You know, it doesn't have to be much. One retweet, one share on Facebook, one whatever, 1 day, 1 hour, 1 week without sugar. But you know what? We got this. Together, we got this. You're not on your own. And anything that you need to support you, we're here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And, you know, I can't add anything more to what Rend said. It is, you know, we will only be able to make an impact globally and transform what people see and are encouraged on social media with your partnership. So we really are looking for you guys to get this message out there. Just once again, thank you so much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting you. We love this. We are looking forward to your growth, and we're looking forward to growing with you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, James.